I'll be obliged if you step outside because my ride is away. Whoa, what's up, Wilson?
What's going on, man?
Oh man, let me get some of this. All right, man. Let me put that on pause. Oh man, bruh. Space Age Pimpin'. You ever heard that song?
I actually haven't, no.
Man, that's right. You from New York, man. Yeah. You freaking Yankees, man. Y'all from up there. Y'all don't know about this down south stuff from the 90s, man. Look, Sitting on Top of the World, 8-Ball MJG, classic hip hop album. In fact, I believe it's like the most underrated hip hop album, like overlooked, no skips. Anyways, we ain't here to talk about that, fellas. Boys and girls, welcome back to New Stuff TV, the untechnical tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine. Look what I got in my hands, Richardson. This is the Sony WH-1000XM6 noise canceling, Wilson. Sony has told me that these are the best noise canceling headphones on the market.
And you told me that too.
No, seriously, it's not opinion, it's fact.
Yeah.
They told me they tested them against the top 10 brands of headphones, and these actually on a chart. Like, you know, I don't do the chart mess, but they have scientists at Sony. They're like them rocket scientists. They tested it. Best noise canceling headphones. Come on, man, let's sit down. We got to talk about this. Let me get my drink. Ooh, dude, that's spicy. Oh, they get you all up in there. All right, have a seat, man. We got to talk about this. I see you got the XM5s right here.
Oh, yeah.
Man, these were damn near perfect, okay? For the last 3 years, I have never left home going on any kind of trip without my XM5s. Headphones for my airplane experience, from the time I get out of an Uber all the way through the airport, the airplane ride and everything else, these are on my head. As soon as I need something else, like when I'm in the city or something like that, I pop in the XM5 earbuds. So I'm rocking with Sony all the way as far as like the earbud and headphone game. But I thought these were damn near perfect for literally everything except bending and stuff, and put them in the case. I always had to rock with them naked in my bag, and I always felt weird about that. But check this out, man. We got some new stuff. They have upgraded, which was something I already think was pretty much perfect. But the first upgrade is this. Wilson, check this out. You see that right there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. They got tricks. They're doing loop-de-loops. Okay. They swivel and fold. Check that out. The XM5s don't do that. Check this out. Even in the case, remember the XM5 case? It was kind of big and bulky, had that little origami style foldy thingy. Check this out. You just fold them flat, right? And then you put them in there just like that. And then you close that clasp. Hold up, did I do that right?
I think you put them backwards.
I think I put them backwards. Did I put them backwards? I don't think so. Did I? I did. Hold up, let me fix this, guys. Hold up. There we go. And then magnets. Look at that. Magnets. Yes, dude, that is nice. It's got the nice satisfying, my headphones are secure. Then you got the little strap right there. And then typical Sony XM stuff, you got your aux cable right there, a little pocket for it. I like how you can put your stuff in there, Wilson. Your stuff, your good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your USB-C charging cable, which I do believe you can actually charge and listen to these at the same time now. I think that's been upgraded as well. We're not going to talk about any of that no more because now we're here. Notice I just told you how these swivel and fold. Check this out. So with the XM5s, they always folded or have swiveled up. These actually swivel down. So when you're listening to them, you put them down like this, boom, you're good to go. So now as you're eating, you don't drop food into your ear cups. Next thing you know, it's in your ears. Nah, it just slides right off the top because the headphones actually go down. That's pretty nice. Wilson, more differences. You ready for all this? Because this is subtle, but it's huge.
Let's see it.
Very impactful. Get in here, bro. I got the XM5s in my left hand, right? This hand right here. This is the XM6. Notice the width in the headband?
Oh yeah.
All right, see how that flares out coming out of the yoke right there? That means more surface area. So if you got a kind of a peanut shell head like I do, it's just more surface area being contacted and it doesn't hurt your head as much. These never did because they're so comfortable, but just in case, man, you got more surface area right there. Check this out though. Oh man, this is new to me. This is new. Dude, Sony, I'm gonna talk to you about this. Wilson, are you seeing what I'm doing here?
You're just breaking it apart.
They got an updated driver in there, first of all. That's freaking slick. And then removable ear cups. Dude, Sony, man. The first company, I don't know who's gonna do this first, like for real, a legitimate, strong company such as Sony, a big dog. This is great. I love these ear pads, love them. They're like too big, just, it's like a husky woman, you just, you know what I'm saying? I love the ear pads, right? That's great for comfort and for traveling and stuff like that. But what if you want to work out with these? If you want to work out with these, you're going to get sweaty and they're not very breathable. What if you sold an additional accessory or just threw it in the box for free? I wouldn't be mad at that. But what if you sold an additional accessory that we could purchase with perforated ear cups, like sport ear cups for weightlifting and stuff, or something like that? That'd be awesome. Now that they're detachable. I don't know. Do they have an up and down? Do they? I don't know. We about to find out right now. Hold up. Let me see. Does that snap in? I think it snapped in. Did it? No, it didn't. Let me see. I don't want that. There we go. We're good. So they're easily able to be taken off and put back on, swapped out, just in case you ruin them or something. But seriously, removable ear cups means you can add an additional accessory, put some perforated ear cups in there. Since we got the new driver, we also have new AI as far as ANC. I told you these were the best ones out there. Dude, they now have 12 mics as opposed to these. These have 12 ANC mics. Wait, hold up, there's a new processor in here too. Wilson, I've been doing research. I don't do charts and stuff, right?
No, yeah.
I'm a technical guy. I did a little research, guys. So check this out, man. They got 12 mics, a new QN3 processor, which is 7 times faster than the XM5. 7 times. I don't know why they chose such an odd number, but it's faster. It's faster than 5 times. So we got 7 times faster AI processing with the active noise cancellation. And you heard these earlier, and dude, you can't hear Jack.
Dude, they're so good.
Seriously, if there was a dude named Jack talking right next to you, you could not hear Jack. But seriously, there's more stuff, man. Check this out. For phone calls. All right, so I already thought the XM5 was an amazing set of headphones for traveling. That's why I use them. I did not travel without these. Now it's the XM6s that I travel with. But as far as phone calls go, I'm gonna do a little test real quick with you guys because I love y'all and I want y'all to hear this. Okay, they're on, right? Let me do a little recording real quick. All right, we're connected and you can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Sweet. So guys, this is what the calls sound like when you're in like just a regular quiet environment. You want to step outside real quick?
Sure.
Let's go outside.
All right.
We're going to go outside. It's kind of aggressive out here with the wind and stuff, Wilson.
It's also going to be really bright, but we'll be fine.
It's going to be real bright? Okay, I won't go out too far.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
But it's real aggressive out here with the wind, man. You see the palm trees blowing and stuff? So this is nice, man. I mean, the noise canceling on these things, like for phone calls, it is absolutely incredible. And it just opened up to where I can hear the ambient sound and my voice sounds not supernatural, but really natural to where I can just have, a legitimate phone call and feel natural as I'm talking on the phone instead of feeling like I'm just like sitting with my head stuffed between 2 pillows. So the call quality, super clutch. Wilson, did you get all that?
I hope so.
You think it worked out okay?
I
don't want to have to reshoot.
No, I think you're fine.
Okay. Okay. I'm testing Wilson today, man. All right, what else we got? So that was the 6 beam forming mics for calls. Like that's scientific for me. All I know is the phone calls sound freaky good. Oh, I said you could play, okay, you cannot play audio through USB-C, but yes, you can use them while you're charging. But also, they do support Arcast. Like, I don't know.
What?
I've never used my headphones with Arcast before.
I wonder what you...
We got to try that out. We got to try using, try some Arcast stuff. Let me see what else they want. Oh, yeah. All right, this is where I get a little bit emotional. Okay. Guys, do y'all remember when I talked about the Sony XM3s and how they were my all-time favorite Sony headphones? Until I learned to really absolutely love the XM5s, it was because of one feature. It was because of the surround VPT, which is basically a virtualizer that puts you in a room or a venue like a concert hall or a jazz, like a club or something like that. It made you feel like you were in there. Well, it's not back. But they got this 360 audio up in here, man. Let me show you what this looks like. I can't show you what it sounds like, but man, oh man, let me just start recording my screen real quick for you guys. Hold up, get that screen recorder going. Boom. Let's get the countdown. So right now you can see my app, you know what I'm saying? I have like a pre-released version of this app, so that's why I didn't show a picture of the headphones there. But you see I got that AAC DSSE Extreme going, and then I got my ambient sound going. And that's why I can just talk like this, because I feel real natural talking to you guys. All right, this right here where it says listening mode, check this out, bro. You go, let me tap in there. So we have standard, okay? So that's just for regular music, like right in your face music or right on your ear music, like typical headphones would do. But then you can go in the background music, and then from there you can go into choosing my room, living room, or cafe. Now the cafe pulls it back, like it's straight up ambient music playing from a distance, like speakers overhead in a cafe or something like that. And then the living room kind of puts you in like a living room where there's speakers there, but they're not like way in the distance, but you know, it fills the room a little bit more, but you still get this real spatial feeling with your music. And that's how I typically listen to them, these headphones, because it's just so spacious. Talking about spatial audio. Then my room brings it in a little bit more closer, a little bit more cozy as far as the feeling, but you still get quite a bit of space inside of that listening experience. Or you could just turn it off. But for me, I leave it on living room like 90% of the time. But then you also get this cinema option. So when I'm watching YouTube videos, I'll put it right there. When I'm watching YouTube videos, I don't really watch movies until I'm on a plane or something like that. But when you're watching content, you can put it in cinema, and it just kind of, you know, it's like situates. Is that a word?
Situates.
Simulates. It places things where they need to be placed, like dialogue front and center, and you get this spatial awareness of where this content is coming from. Let me put this back on background music in my living room. Get that out of the way. Dog, that's so freaking cool. It's not surround VPT, not quite. It might be better. Oh man, when I first heard this and when I first saw it in the app, I was like, oh, I almost like cried just a little bit. Sony, you listen to me. I appreciate you, Sony, man. Give me something, dab up. All right, since we're in the app already, let's jump in here some more. We got the adaptive sound control. And this is where, instead of just manually toggling on your ANC and stuff like that, and how much ANC or ambient sound you're pumping in, you just let Sony Man do the work for you. And basically, Sony Man is in your head, okay? And he's just checking the whole time, like in real time, how much noise is in the outside world and how much you should be hearing at a time, at any given time. And they just kind of pump in a little bit of ambient sound or just close it all off and let you enjoy whatever content you're listening to. So I like keeping it on the ambient sound or the adaptive sound control. Yes, it is 2025 and you can stay connected to two devices simultaneously. You got your speak to chat, which is typical for your advanced Sony headphones. And then you got your, that space age pimping, yeah, buddy. So this is the front page of the app, man, but I just had to show y'all that, you know what, let's go in here real quick to the ambient sound control right here. So this is what I was talking about. You can do it manual if you want to, but I just like letting it do it for me. There's so much intelligence built into these headphones. You just kind of just set it and forget it. Put them on your head and just do life, and they just kind of move with you. And it's not that you forget that you have headphones on your head, but as for me, I'm gonna turn this off. As for me, the first day I got them, I did put them on my head, and I'm pretty sure I had them on my ears for like 6 hours. Comfort, check. As far as forgetting they were on my head, I never really forgot, but man, it was just not an issue. I never needed to adjust or anything like that. I just went on and did my business. When I needed to talk to somebody, you know, the ambient sound is that clean to where I didn't feel like it was uncomfortable talking to people. I did catch a phone call. Once again, no complaints on that, literally ever. So that was nice. But I guess now we gotta talk about music. And I know you guys have the same freaking question every doggone time I talk about headphones. But do they jam though?
MJG, you ain't gotta be constantly trying to shoot that P, claiming that you ain't heard of me.
Hell yeah, they jamming. What was you thinking? Seriously, it's the Sony XM6s. You thought they were just gonna come in here with some BS? Nah, man, check this out. Get in here, let me show you this app. All right, so of course, the bass is always gonna be there, especially with Sony. The mids are gonna be there. The clarity and the vocals and the treble, it's always gonna be there. But they did change up a couple of things with the EQ. You got your multi-band EQ. I can't even count that high. That's a lot of bands. But they changed up the presets on me. They got, let me start from the beginning. They got off, heavy, clear, hard, soft, gain, manual, custom 1 and custom 2. But for me personally, I keep mine on hard. Pause. because I like that bass. Seriously, man, I freaking love these headphones. I already thought they had done a great job with the 5s. I wasn't complaining about anything except for the, traveling situation with the foldy, swivelly stuff, but they have fixed that there. And then they came out with some more stuff that I wasn't even expecting, like the 360 sound. That's Sony, chef's kiss. Look, man, I always tell y'all to keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. But seriously, I always believe, like, when you walk into a room, by the time you leave, that room should be that much better because you were there. And in this case, Sony did the exact same thing. They came in with the XM5s, things were great, right? But then they walk in with the XM6s and my life is that much better. My traveling is gonna be better. Like walking around this house and doing my life is gonna be better because these headphones are fire. But yeah, still keep being good to each other and I'll see you when I see you.